What's up, everybody? It's your boy Tino here, and we're here today to preview the NXT Great American Bash Show that will be going down on Saturday afternoon. While they are simultaneously going head to head with AEW All in Texas. We will be here tonight after Dynamite to preview All in Texas. You know, maybe Tony Khan adds some matches, maybe he doesn't, but we will have to wait and see what happens and where it goes for that. But for now and for this moment, let's talk about the matches that will be going down at NXT Great American Bash. And they go as followed, as we have a contract signing between Trick Williams, Joe Hendry, and Mike Santana for their match at Slammiversary in a few weeks. We got Soruka taking on Izzy Dane a night before they go and they have their represent matches at Evolution. They take each other one-on-one for the NXT Women's North American Championship. Two women teaming up. It's Blake Monroe and Jordan Grace as they take on Fatal Influence. It's JC Jane and Fallon Henley. We got Oba Femi Woo as he takes on Iamura for the NXT Championship. And then we have, if you can see down on the bottom there, we got Ethan Page and Ricky Saints in a match, a Falls Count Anywhere match for the NXT North American Championship. And then we got Jasper Troy and Javon Evans. So we're here today for this show to preview all of those matches, and then we'll get you ready. And as I said, Dynamite will be on at 7, goes until 9, and we'll be live 10 minutes after the show to talk about all the matches that have been announced and more matches if they are announced later on tonight during the show. But let's get to the chat. Let's see if we got anybody in the chat, and if we do, we'll answer some questions, and then we'll start previewing the matches. So, happy Wednesday, guys. I appreciate y'all stopping by. We got the man, the myth, the legend, the one and only Mr. Hassan in the building. So I appreciate you, Hassan, coming and hanging out here. But let's get to it, and let's not waste any more time, and let's start previewing the show that is the Great American Bash. And the first match that I want to start off with, and you know what, let's just start off with these two matches to be exact. And let's start it off with previewing Jasper Troy and Javon Evans. You know, we've kind of seen these two go at it. We've seen these two kind of just start brawling the last few weeks. And for me, I mean, I think it's kind of crazy that we are seeing Javon Evans, or not even Javon Evans, I'm sorry, Jasper Troy be already on an NXT pay-per-view when we were literally just watching him on Sundays about a month ago. So it's absolutely insane, and it's absolutely crazy that we are going to be and seeing that where Jasper Troy is already on an NXT pay-per-view. And I think Javon Evans is honestly one of the best and first real big good opportunities for him to face, because the way Javon Evans is over with the crowd, you want Jasper Troy to get that heel heat. You want him to be able, and for people just to not like him unless they obviously watched LFG. But I think Javon and Jasper are going to put on a very good match. I think they're going to go out there and show up, show out. And in the end, I'm going to say Jasper Troy bends that knee and he walks out. Your winner against Javon Evans. Now, let's talk about another match. And let's talk about the match that is for the NXT North American Championship, that men's North American Championship, that is. And this match is going to be in a Falls Count Anywhere match. And, you know, we've seen this match go, and we've seen these guys go at it since AEW. We've seen these guys go at it in other things. We've seen these guys fight forever, I feel like. So we're going to see them go at it one more time in a Falls Count Anywhere match. And I am so excited to see where it goes. But before we do that, guys, I have to go. And there's a noise that keeps going on. So I'm going to be right back. And I'm going to, I'll be BRB. 2 seconds. And we're back. Sorry about that. My my alarm was going off. Sorry about that. I did not want to take a preview. I did not want to take a break during the preview show. But anyway, here we are. We're back and let's talk about it. So, Javon Evans, Jasper Troy, if you are just joining us, I'm going to take Jasper Troy to win that match. But we were speaking and we were talking about Mr. Ethan Page and Ricky Saints going at it. They've been fighting in AEW. They fight forever. I feel like it's like Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens all over again. But this match being a Falls Count Anywhere match, I'm very excited for it. And I cannot wait to see where it goes and to see how far and everything goes like that. But I'm excited. It's going to be brutal. These two are going to destroy each other. But in the end, I'm going to be bold here. I'm going to say Ricky Saints wins. And I'm going to say Ethan Page goes to the main roster and he joins Seth Rollins' group. And maybe he's the last member that Seth Rollins had in mind to be in part of his group. So, we will, and we'll have to see what happens with that. But I'm going to say Ricky Saints walks out of that Falls Count Anywhere match. I'm sure we'll see shenanigans by the Varsity Project and all of that shenanigans that we saw with the Gauntlet match. And those three guys, swipe left or swipe right or swipe whatever they are. I think it should be interesting to see where it goes and what happens with this. But as I said, Ricky Saints walking out, your new two-time NXT North American Champion. Now, let's go and let's talk about the Women's North American Championship matches. It's two-belt Sol Ruka. She did just defend and did retain the Speed Championship on X, if you do watch that at all. But now she's taking on Izzy Dane 24 hours before she takes on 3 teams to try and win those tag titles and bring them over to NXT. We're going to have to see if Sol Ruka can do that. She'll probably have Zarya by her side. Izzy will have Tatum by their side. We'll have to see where that goes and what shenanigans is caused by all of that. Maybe Sean Spears and the calling comes out. I don't know. But in the end, no matter where it goes and how it all is said and done, these two should put on a really good match. I'm excited to see it. But in the end, Sol Ruka will walk out still your NXT North American Champion. Two-belt Sol going to continue to rise. And who knows, maybe by Sunday night, Sol Ruka got 3 belts. So we'll have to wait and see if she becomes 3-belt Sol. But for now, she's going to continue to be 2-belt Sol as she defeats Izzy Dane at the Great American Bash. Speaking of the women, we got a women's tag team match. We got Jordan Grace and Blake Monroe as they take on Fatal Influence, Fallon Henley, and JC Jane just 24 hours before JC Jane takes on Jordan Grace for that NXT Women's Championship. We're going to have to see where it goes. And hey, you know what? A lot of these women putting in double duty this week, especially these NXT women. So, got to give them credit. You know, just there's a lot of things going on, a lot of shows. This isn't even counting all the live stuff that they do. So, got to give these women credit for doing what they're doing this weekend, putting in some work. Either way, Blake Monroe or Jordan Grace are going to win this match. I feel like there's really not too much to say about it. You can be mad. You can say what you want. In the end, when it's all said and done, Blake Monroe and Jordan Grace are going to win. And maybe, just maybe, we see a heel turn that everybody has been talking and possibly wanting to see. I don't know. Do you guys think it's too early for Blake Monroe to have a heel turn? Do you guys think that we should see her and maybe be a face for a little bit longer? What do you guys think? But maybe Jordan wins against JC, and then we have Blake against Jordan for the title. And hey, I'm all for that. So we'll have to see what happens. But Jordan Grace, Blake Monroe going to get a win on a Saturday afternoon, just a little bit and less than 48 hours away to their Evolution matches. I'm pretty sure, too, yes, they did only announce 6 women for that Battle Royal, but I do feel like we could see I feel like we could see a couple more women in there, and I think Blake Monroe finds her way on the Evolution card. And if she's not on the Battle Royal, she's going to be on the card or on the show in some sort of capacity. But we'll have to wait and see for that one. Now, let's talk about a contract signing that we have, because it is for the TNA Championship. It isn't even for an NXT Championship. It is for the TNA Championship, World Championship, that is, as it is Joe Hendry. It's Mike Santana, and it is Mr. Trigg Williams, that NXT champion. So, the TNA champion. We will have to see where it goes. We'll have to wait and everything, and I'm very curious to see how this contract signing goes. Will we see them just go out there and just do some type of BS? Will we see them actually have them do the same thing that they always do, be put through the table, and then somebody raises the title? Most likely that's going to happen. But, I want to see them actually have a little bit of time that it is on pay-per-view, have all the guys come out and talk a little. There's only 5 matches, and I feel like with NXT sometimes, they actually put on a really good pay-per-view, and they don't usually take up too much time. So I'm not saying use 30, 40 minutes on this. I'm just saying if you want to give it like 15, 20 minutes, give everybody a little bit of time. Maybe that's what they'll do with that. So, again, we'll definitely have to see what happens and where it goes with that. But 2, 4, 5, 6. How many matches do we have on this card? We got 2. We got 3. We got 4, and we got 5. Okay, so let's talk about the one and only last, and it's the last match that we're going to talk about here. Is it's main event time. There is not too many matches on this card, obviously. It's a 2-hour show. Or no, I'm sorry, it's not a 2-hour show. It's a 5-card show. It is, and as I said, we have that contract signing and a bunch of ads, promos, and stuff for Evolution too. So you know how that goes. But for now, let's talk about the main event of the show, and it will be for the NXT Championship. It is Obafemi as he takes on Iamura for the NXT Championship. I love my man and I love myself some Iamura, but let's be real here. Is Obafemi really going to lose the NXT Championship? No, he is not. Obafemi is not going to lose it. He's still going to be, and he's going to retain it. He's going to go out there. He's going to continue to do what he does. He's going to continue to show up and show out. Be that man that controls the division in NXT and just continue to be that guy. And Obafemi, I think Iamura will put on a very good performance. I think it's going to be a very good match. Hopefully they give them some time because, as I said, there's not too many matches. And, obviously they are going head-to-head with AEW All In. So we'll have to wait and see how long this pay-per-view is. I will say, and I bet you guys that NXT Great American Bash will end before, and we will, I bet, still be here for at least an hour extra after the Great American Bash, if not longer, and to finish AEW All In. So those are the 5 matches and the contract signing that will be going down at the Great American Bash. As I said, we will be live for the Great American Bash. We will be live for AEW All In on Saturday at 2 p.m., 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm still trying to figure out what these times are. It says 3, so I'm assuming it's 2 p.m. Central. Yeah, 3 p.m. Eastern, so 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. So we'll probably be live at around like 1:30, 1:45 for the show. We'll be here for AEW All In, both shows. Speaking of AEW All In, you guys asked for it and you guys wanted it, so we're going to give it to you today after AEW Dynamite goes off air. About 10 minutes after, in about 3 hours exactly, we'll be here talking AEW All In at Texas. We'll be previewing the show. We'll be going through all of these matches and more if there are more matches added to the show. So I put a poll up on the community tab and you guys seem to want it. So let's do it. And let's come here and let's preview AEW All In after Dynamite. So we got one more show here for you, but for this show, I'm done and I'm going to say goodbye for now. But don't you forget that we will have all of these episodes the rest of the week, because from here until the rest and until Sunday when we come here to watch Evolution, we will be here live at least 2 times a day. So tomorrow we will be live here and we'll be over live on the Southside Boys channel at 5 o'clock. So make sure you come and hang out, as it's been 20 long years for the White Sox since they won the World Series. And it's time to celebrate, but it is also a time to mourn. And it is, and I don't even want to mourn. I want to celebrate the life of Bobby Jenks. Tino and Deech will be here. We'll be talking about it all. The 2005 White Sox. What's been going on with the 2025 White Sox. Some of our favorite Bobby Jenks moments. Talk about it, everything else like that. So come and join us at our normally scheduled programming at 5 o'clock on the Southside Boys. It is Don't Stop Believing. The 05 Chicago White Sox 20 years later. And then tomorrow night, after we are done with the Southside Boys, come and hang out, as we'll be live here on Tino's time, as we're going to preview 2 more shows. We got Evolution. We're going to preview all the women's matches that are going to go down. And then we also have, after the Great American Bash and All In, all day Saturday. Saturday night, we got Saturday night's main event. where we're going to see Goldberg go one-on-one with Gunther in his last match, hopefully. We got LA Knight, yeah, taking on Mr. Money in the Bank. We got Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton going head-to-head, and much more. So, we'll be here to preview those matches, all of them, from Evolution and Saturday night's main event. Friday, we'll be here before SmackDown to simulate. We're going to find out what 2K has to decide for all three of these shows. Evolution, Saturday night's main event, and NXT Great American Bash. Who walks out and who will win in 2K. And then on Friday night, it's SmackDown. We're back for our regularly scheduled programming after taking the 4th of July off. 24 hours until we are here for 4 shows in a span of 48 hours. It's SmackDown. Come and hang out all night long Friday night. And then Saturday, as I just said, we'll be here live for both the Great American Bash, all in Texas. We'll be here for the Evolution pay-per-view, Saturday night's main event, and all of the other things. So, guys, thank you for coming and joining me here for this preview show of the Great American Bash. Thank you for the people that did come here and did leave your questions. Remember to come and join me tonight at 9:10, 9:15 as we preview all the matches that will go down at AEW All In. If they add more matches, obviously, we'll talk about those too. But for now, guys, go follow all the social medias. Go check out On The Mark. Go check out the Main Event Network. Go check out the Southside Boys. Your boy Tino. All that good stuff. And lastly, hit that like button. Subscribe on the road to 4K. And lastly, turn that notification button on so you know when we come back here at 9:10, 9:15 to talk about AEW All In Texas. Guys, enjoy the rest of your Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday night, and hopefully we'll see you back here tonight on Tino's time at 9:10, 9:15. Doses.